All right.
Here we go.
This is it, you guys.
Hey, boys and ghouls, it's me, Ms. Monster, and I'm here with my wacky melons.
I'm Tit.
And I'm Tat.
And you know what we're doing today, boys?
Yeah, we're watching some kind of Ghouligan shenanigans.
That's right. Boris, Void, Wolfgang, and some other special guests like Gilman. I'm psyched to see this. Have you boys watched this yet?
I like the Blob.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
This is all live, right? This is in the other room?
Yeah, sure.
Is that what's going on here?
We shot this in the living room.
Oh, yes.
Misunderstood monster. I know how that is.
Wolfgang.
I think it's important to stay misunderstood, because once you're understood, then you just become boring. Like,
now, I know what you're thinking. Who's this handsome, huggable, hip, and happening host? And ladies, I am housebroken. I'm Wolfgang W. Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
That's Wolfgang W. Wolfgang.
Hey, I wonder who that could be.
Hey, boy!
Void.
So I want to talk a little bit about the construction of Void's coffin. When he comes out of there, you'll hear the creak. Now, the creak is put in post. That it doesn't really creak, because we had to WD-40 it because it was messing up all the levels.
Now, do we need to explain to people listening to this DVD audio commentary what post is, maybe?
I don't think so, boys.
Post means post-production, right?
Okay, sure. Or a post is something that you put in the ground to signify a upright piece of wood.
I like sitting on them.
Yes. Okay. So now that that's known, we can continue.
Speaking of wood, so the front door goes where in the castle? And the coffin goes, what, to their crypt?
I think
No,
it's just
Void
the coffin.
sleeps in
That's
the
where
coffin.
Void lives. That's where his,
thought you
entertainment
two-
system is.
No, but we'll see.
Don't do it. That's formaldehyde, if you notice the label.
But
He's doing... Void, no.
That's what he has to drink.
I know the sound of that.
But he's a zombie. Boris!
Boris lives in there too.
Okay, so maybe it is a doorway, possibly.
Just saying.
So anyway, the front door goes out to the front yard of the crypt. I mean, the castle.
Is this like a
Yeah,
three-bedroom?
they live in a castle, we live in a crypt.
Afraid of the dark.
Look at Boris sweating.
I do 6 feet under, you'd be afraid of the dark too, okay?
Do undead sweat? This is a question.
He's really sweaty. I love Boris.
Look at how svelte he is. He's so svelte.
I know,
So
you're looking
damn.
good there, Boris.
Yep.
Maybe he just hydrated.
Someday I'll have a pompadour like Wolfgang.
Easy. Cool it down, James.
Someday.
Cool it down.
Okay.
Remember when you wolfed out?
Yeah, no, that was Tit.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Oh, the good old days. What was that? I ate something wrong, or I...
That was Monster on the Campus.
Yes, Monster on the Campus.
And Tat turned into a weremelon.
Yes.
Yes.
We should talk about our DVDs while we're watching another DVD. Okay, so back to the Ghouligans. Here we are.
This is what I need for you two.
Angry
I need a remote control for you. No, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That
Kat, can you hook me up with that?
I'll try. I try.
Didn't you do one for Pteropid?
Of course, because he's uncontrollable. And he poops everywhere.
Right, that's just like you guys.
Yeah, but we poop in very specific places for a very specific reason.
Yeah, it's called the toilet.
Or the floor, or the corner, and I'm marking my territory, obviously.
I specifically use the toilet.
And what about the closet and the bathtub?
Those are toilets.
Yes. The world is our toilet.
Well, I hope it's not like that
Or
last
turlet, as they say in the South.
Turlet.
Hey, she said she only had eyes
The
for
water
me.
closet.
So I took
Eyeballs.
Void eating some
Yummy.
eyeballs. Funny story about this. Those are real. Those are real eyeballs.
Yeah, and where did we get them?
We got them from the crypt.
I do.
And then they ate them, and they belong to what creature?
What creature do they belong? Is this a riddle? Or
No,
is this a
the
rhetorical?
eyeball. Where did the eyeballs come from?
They came from a corpse that we had laying around.
And what genome was the corpse?
Long pig?
Oh,
Is that what they call it? Long pig?
Yeah, human.
Human. Long pig.
So, why haven't you rigged us up one of these?
This is a vortex into another realm.
Because obviously it's not going to end well for the Ghouligans, and I know how to learn lessons from other people. Look at, here we go.
What's the
Feed
lesson?
pet blob.
Yeah, the blob is Wolfgang's pet.
Of course.
And Wolfgang doesn't really take care of his pets so well, according to Void and Boris.
Now Boris just was teleported by the blob.
You gotta feed Blobbo.
Once again, this is all practical effects, if you believe it.
Yeah, we hired a guy to bring a real vortex to the set when we shot this episode.
This is how
It was
far
the most expensive prop on this particular shoot.
breaking the space-time continuum for a sitcom is really the height of creativity.
And look at Wolfgang. He just loves it. He's eating it up.
Right? Look at this guy. You
Now
can put him anywhere.
Now
right?
he's got alone time in the crypt. What are you going to do, Wolfgang, with all your alone time?
Ghouli-Girls!
See, I thought this was going to go a different direction because, Wolfgang, he could probably,
He's feeling furry.
He's a like a dog wolf,
Like
Yeah.
and we can only assume that he can lick his own genitalia.
Exactly.
And
when you have an abundance of alone time,
right?
what do?
I don't know. If you're Wolfgang and you're a cool dude, then you get these girls to
You
come
call
over.
the Ghouli-Girls over.
Yeah.
All to yourself.
Now where are the other guys?
I take it back. The Ghouli-Girls are my favorite character on this show.
I don't know
Not
who
the
my
Blob.
favorite character is.
Okay.
I've had many a fun late night with all of them.
Now
This candle was $15 from Pier 1 Imports. we had to get this in one take.
One take.
And let the dream descend. What burning fire shall flood the soul? What rich desire unlocks its
And actually,
door?
this whole scene is a direct quote from Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, we wrote
That's
that
a
in
great movie.
Yes.
as homage. It's not a rip-off. We homage.
Homage.
You could use that candle to light the other candles in the back by the front door.
We could, but those are fake, believe it or not.
And that could be a fire hazard.
Hey, that's Brian Mays' artwork.
Oh, I remember that guy. He's cool.
The little girls.
The girls.
Yeah, now turn around.
Okay.
Touch your hair.
Now smell each other's hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the Ghouli-Girls. Feel free to cut this part out of the commentary.
If it's offensive in any way.
Oh, I like those grips. I didn't know Wolfgang was a Harley man.
I figured more of like a triumph. you
I
know?
figured more Indian.
That's a cool little skull thing on his bike, though.
Isn't that nice?
Now, Wolfgang is the coolest.
He's kind of the coolest. We all know this.
that,
I
yeah.
follow him on Instagram. He's hilarious.
He is
Rebel
hilarious.
with hairy paws. See, once again, hairy paws. What are hairy paws? What happens
how
when
do
you
you get-
masturbate too much? So, I think there's a lot of subtext here.
Subtlety just went out the window.
Which is
Thank you, Tat.
interesting. Which is interesting because Wolfgang is obviously the ladies' ghoul of the three Ghouligans, and yet he has all these subtext about self-pleasuring.
Do you remember where we shot the gazebo here? This gazebo
Yes.
is in downtown.
Small town in Venezuela,
Yeah.
and we imported it brick by brick and timber by timber,
I don't think it's made of bricks.
timber by timber, wood, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here's
Okay.
the fight scene.
Hey, wolf jerk. Your kind ain't welcome.
It's a coon hat.
It is the coon.
Now a coon hat is named after
I'd hit the road.
raccoons
Raccoons.
That's
because
right.
it's a raccoon. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, it's a throwdown.
Who's the
Here
king
we
of the
go.
wild frontier? It's Davy Crockett.
Ooh, nice one. Right hook.
We should do more black and white.
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
Black and white does look beautiful.
Knife!
Look at the
He's
contrast.
got a knife.
Nice practical effect there.
Oh,
Only
she
cost
likes
us
that.
$15 again. Ah.
Now Wolfgang's gonna go get laid, doggy style.
Now she smacked him and took off, but now she,
Wait, what is with that gun?
she's
That is
reinvigorated.
awesome. Did you see that thing?
That was pretty rad. Nice.
Laser noises.
I love
We can work this out.
Give me the gun, Wolfgang.
Now notice these guys are professional and they're not actually making the gun noises with their own mouths, which is something that we at B- Productions make sure that we include.
Going into a little 2B
Oh,
voice
she-
there.
She does
Yes,
it.
I'd like to flip back and forth.
Ah, 2B's here,
Oh,
ladies
hi.
and gentlemen.
But she didn't load the gun.
Or did she? Oh!
Oh, sucker. See what happens. Now,
Oh no.
The hair.
it was just a
Oh,
dream.
it was
It just hit his
dream.
hair.
Well, when we shot that sequence, we had to,
Are you going back to being the director again?
yes. When we shot that sequence.
That's rad.
Oh, look at that.
That's rad.
How many people do that?
All right.
Why are we fishing?
Hey, that's Sean.
Is it?
Do you ever go fishing?
I hate fishing, man. Hate that.
I love it.
Yeah? Never been a big fisherman.
I like to go deep sea diving.
Ooh.
I do like me some
Mermaids.
sea nymphs
That's right, you love mermaids, Miss Monster.
and sea nymphs.
Yeah.
Swamp nymphs.
Sirens.
Mermen.
They're calling him to the ocean. You know what's going to happen? He's going to drown. Just like,
Ah!
Gilman!
Ah,
How cold do you think that water is?
well,
It was
they're in
difficult.
Jersey, aren't they? Or-
It was difficult to shoot. And it was difficult for Gilman to hold Sean up like that for so long.
By his feet. That's upper body strength.
His creator shows up? Doc?
Hey, buddy.
We shot this in an actual trailer.
I'm moving in.
I always figured that Boris's creator was a little more.
Will his creator
Je
create
ne
chaos
sais.
for this kooky construct?
Well,
Je ne sais.
Less trailer.
je ne sais quack.
Boris.
Who's that fine lady?
That's you. Don't you remember? Oh, we got you lick it up to do the scene.
Right.
So you probably don't remember.
Yeah.
Put on pants. Give me that book. That's it. Hey, give me this. She wants to see. Yeah.
The doc.
This whole episode is just intro titles.
That would actually be a great episode. I would sincerely watch that.
Can these two opposites attract? We hope so. Tune in this fall for Boris and the Doc.
That was shot in San
Your
Francisco.
prescription for laughter.
You can tell.
I recognize that park.
Yep. Brian Mays.
Brian Mays, once again, on the graphics.
Brian
Good job,
Mays.
That warp was warptastic.
Brian. They're still in the warp.
Here we join Boris and Void,
I don't know, man. But it looks
breaking the space-time continuum. Once again, this is all practical effects. You would not believe it.
We had to shoot this in a giant warehouse, and we had to get the guys that did the projection for the.
Ah!
There's Blob.
That Blob rocks.
Except he was kind of a jerk on set.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
only
that-
spoke French. It was weird.
He wanted Reese's peanut butter cups,
Yeah, with all the peanut butter taken
which
out.
was fine with me because I ate the peanut butter.
Right. But still, that's a weird request.
It's a weird request, but he's a celebrity, so
What are you gonna
It was
do,
in his
you know?
rider.
The never-ending story. Ah, la 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 la. Go, Falcor, go. Wow, Void has some pipes on him.
By the way, have you guys heard the Ghouligans Christmas song?
No.
I highly recommend it. It's a treat.
Void really,
Yeah, listen to those pipes.
he's like a young Aretha Franklin. So, wow, Boris, too.
I know the last time I heard Void, scream like that was at the water park.
That was fun.
Do we have any footage from the water park?
Yeah.
We do.
It was a missed opportunity.
Conan, can you roll the footage from the water park? Which also had the Taco Bell combination.
Yes.
We're
That's
at
right.
the Taco Bell. We're
Was
at
it?
the water park.
Was it Taco
No,
Bell?
it was the. We're at the water park. We're at the Horror Hound.
Yeah.
We're at the
Combination Water Park and Horror Hound.
I miss Horror Hound.
That was probably the best horror hound we ever went to that year.
Any attendees from the Horror Hound conventions in 2011, 2012, we miss you. I just want to say that we hope to be back someday.
Someday. One day. So now we get the Ghouligans all back together.
You look like you need a shower. Somebody grab the holy water.
Ah, Wolfgang.
I don't know which Ghouli-Girl I like best. I'm still deciding.
I know. I go back and forth.
Mention of feed your stupid
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
is a huge responsibility that clearly you're not ready for. I know.
Well, they're all pretty hot.
Which is why I'm glad
Wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers.
You wouldn't cook him out of bed?
I wouldn't cook him out of bed.
Oh, he
Oh.
is hot and feisty.
And sweaty.
Yep.
That's what I mean.
not in front of the feminitas. We got a manly monster business to take care of, so sit tight and stay gorgeous.
Do any of the Ghouli-Girls do the pinups for Brian May's photography?
That would seem fitting if they have not yet.
Evening, lady. You have wandered in winter far from my
Now
father.
here we have the Count.
I've almost finished my vodka drink.
Oh yeah.
How you doing on yours?
I'm good. I'm almost there.
We gotta keep it going. We
Cat's just pretending to be drunk.
We're gonna. I
That's because
respect
he's
you.
teaching later.
I-
The online course.
I respect you, DVD player. Don't condescend
I
me.
love that you can hear our drinks in the microphone
All right.
as we're drinking. It's proof positive.
It's real.
The world showed no
This is not my favorite part of the episode.
The dramatization.
Yeah,
You're not into that?
no. It's like Shakespeare. I fall right asleep.
Really?
Oh, he was just hamming it up. It wasn't real Shakespeare. Whoa.
Are you tired of all those annoying
It's a nice
ghosts
fridge.
getting in the way?
Stainless steel. Whose house is that, I wonder?
That's a GE fridge.
That's Joe Senna's house.
Ah!
More and more ghosts are infesting your home.
Oh, he's haunted.
Haunted
Haunted
toilet.
penis.
Hey, I know that mask.
Oh yeah.
You beheaded that guy in a
Yeah.
promo once,
Yeah.
remember?
That is.
The one and only way to get rid of those
Ghost
horrible
be gone.
annoying apparitions. Just spray
Brought to you by Ghouligans Industries.
Thanks, Ghost Be Gone.
the one part of guaranteed.
Wait,
I
is
wonder
this
if
the...
they
Is
make
this
a melon be gone.
Shadowy figures are
What
constantly
are you trying to say?
Nothing.
manifestation.
I'm just saying to be easier.
Oh my God! That Frankenstein toy is the awesomest.
It's not a Frankenstein toy, it's his baby.
Little baby.
Oh.
Here we go.
Now this is great because everybody's really confused about who are zombies in this and who's not.
So it's almost like a tutorial. How to identify
No,
what
it's not. It
monster
doesn't at
your
all.
Ghouligan is.
That's true.
And,
I mean, if you had to choose, would you go with like a werewolf,
no,
Frankenstein,
this
a
is
zombie?
I want to back up a little bit. This is what I love about this particular DVD in the play all feature. They don't, the way that they broke up the chapters, you don't have the tiring end credits. It goes right into the next episode.
Oh, is
You
that
don't-
right?
You don't have the beginning credits or the end credits.
Right, that's what
That's the
play
way.
all is.
That's what. No, but sometimes on DVDs when you do play all, you see the end credits and the beginning credits, and you watch the beginning and the end over and over.
And yes, by definition, when you say play all, you would assume it would include the
all
credits.
right, boys. I don't think anybody really.
No, this is important.
No,
we have
it's
to.
not.
We have to get this ironed out. It's very
I
important.
just want to give props to the people that made this DVD. Our good friends, I forget the names, but
Those guys.
They made a very seamless play all, which I appreciate. It's a waste of time sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Seamless integration. That's what we're going for here.
It's a sad little zombie.
Yeah, he's no Void,
This is just like the movie.
right? Here we go. The
Oh
last,
my God!
the last African American on the planet.
Violent. Now this is actually my girlfriend. She doesn't actually get together with this zombie. I just want to point out that this girl here belongs to me.
Yeah, this is a TV show, you know.
Right.
In the TV show,
She belongs to me in the TV show.
in your mind. In the TV show, in your mind, she's your girlfriend.
Right. In real life.
My
It's
girlfriend lives
okay,
in
Tim.
Canada.
In the real life TV.
Northern Canada.
Yes,
Yeah.
way northern.
Philip Glass is your girlfriend.
No, it's Charlie Glass.
I mean Charlie Glass. Charlie Glass, minimalist composer.
I love his work.
Looks like it's takeout for me again.
So Void survived the night of the living dead.
Who wants tacos now? I want a California burrito.
Qdoba!
Mexican Grill!
Sponsor of Horror Hound 2011 at the
Yep.
very least. We don't know if they... Somebody stole the banner at Horror Hound 2011.
Yep.
The Qdoba
Somebody
Mexican
did.
Grill.
It still is
So
missing.
I think that they no longer sponsor Horror Hound for that very reason.
Boris.
You know how much those banners cost?
I vehemently
Like
hated
$25.
Qdoba Mexican Girl that year.
Did you taste their burritos?
No, and then you sent back all of our merch wrapped into Qdoba Mexican.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
Qdoba.
Qdoba.
For when you need to evacuate your bowels quickly.
I wish my beach had a Gillman.
Whoa.
He's so awesome.
Nice.
He's way cooler than like Aquaman was, you know?
Once again, all
Boobs.
practical effects.
Boobs. Yeah.
We shrunk an entire lake.
I thought
to get
we
the shot.
expanded him. I thought didn't we combine one of those dinosaurs that you put in the water?
Yes, we were. That was our original intent.
We gave him Gillman had to swallow a bunch of those little dinosaurs.
Whoa!
That was-
Awesome!
Then we put him in the ocean so he would expand.
Oh, yeah!
I love the.
You can see the cardboard.
I love the box on the bottom.
In reality, a lot of buildings in cities are made of cardboard.
I'm jealous of these special effects, you guys.
I'm so
this is
jealous.
pretty rad.
Those
And
little fireballs.
Shot in slow motion.
Oh, I've always wanted to smash the city.
Look at that.
It's like little.
You had to get eye surgery after that one.
Yeah.
Boom!
Look at this kaiju fight. It's beautiful.
But how come Gilman isn't infected by those flames?
Well, he's obviously a water elemental.
Kaiju.
Kaiju. More like Kaijazal. That doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
noodles. Noodles are my favorite. See, now this is all monsters need to come together. Noodles.
Noodles.
Get them. Don't do it! Even the Ghouligans do bumps well. Like,
Yeah, even the bumps are pro.
yeah. You wanted to do a bump?
Yeah. We'll be right back. Wow, my teeth hurt.
Now, do the Ghouligans know that this guy is in their castle?
I don't know. So far, we have not seen the Ghouligans notice this dude running around their castle.
Who cares? Look at those patellas.
Oh, patellas. I don't
touched it.
I don't know what patellas means, I'll be honest with you. I just wanted to act like I knew.
Their kneecaps.
Oh, I fucking love those kneecaps.
When you work for the mob, you know what patellas are.
Patellas.
Yeah, but if you're a melon, you really have no need.
True.
It's like that in noses.
Noses. We only need noses to make bumps.
Noses, bagels.
Zookeepers, Wolfgang. Okay, thanks.
That was a good one. I don't know why.
Is this their lab or just their back room?
This is their pantry.
So this is the pantry. You can't see it. Off to the left is the washer dryer. Although, if you've ever been to a convention with the Ghouligans, you know that they don't have a washer dryer.
Well, in fairness, nobody at horror conventions are allowed to use any sort of cleaning devices.
And thankfully, you guys don't have noses.
No.
But the rest of us do.
We're talking smack now.
Talk smack.
The only smack talker here is him.
Got a good voice. Void, I'm sorry, but he has a better voice.
They
than
must
you.
have pulled him straight from Broadway.
Yep.
Broadway! Singing! Ah, the Ghouli-Girls.
Call us.
We're available.
Whoa.
There we go.
water.
Now it's happening. Now, okay, this is the part in the story where the real script writing comes into play.
See, originally, when we were directing the scene, we wanted him to scream like, hey, but, you know, he took it in a different direction.
And that's okay, because it's a collaborative
Right.
thing. when
Film is a collaboration.
Come on, girls.
I am a monster.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, right? I did not see where this was going, and now I do.
He's a Phantom of the Opera,
He's-
not a Count.
Right.
He's a phantom.
We should have watched this DVD before we commented on it.
Right. And it's actually pronounced Pahantum.
Sure. You're impossible. Yeah, Wolfgang, he's right. No more
Cthulhu.
Pahenix Rising.
Pahenix. Hey, take out your big Pahenix.
No, I did not.
Like Patera Pig.
Get down and dirty, Chiquitas. That's Spanish for triple babe. Oh, I did get a new pet this morning, but he got loose around the room, so heads up.
Ah.
Say goodnight, girls.
See, once again, Wolfgang's...
Good night.
Wolfgang,
Ow! Wolfgang.
See you in my dream.
he's obviously the player.
Why is Boris always sweating?
I believe it's a skin preservative made out of silicone gel.
Look at that. Home security. We have a home security system in our house now, and every time somebody comes in and out the door, I get
An
an
alert.
alert.
That's
That's,
handy.
that's the f***ing future for you, right
Future.
there. James Turafilius, Dobbs, Joanna
Briz,
Fagra,
Beach Bay, Brittany,
showrunner
Michael Kozik, Sean Q. King,
and Michael Kozik
James,
again.
Farrelly.
Shane McGowan.
Sean King.
I want to give a shout out to Shane. Shane, I miss you. The last time I saw you was at Horror Hound.
Word.
Miss you, buddy.
One of the zombies.
Yep.
He was one of the zombies, but seeing your name on the screen is more important to me. It validates your work. You do an awesome job. Just want to say that to Shane.
That was a very incredible episode.